Hello! Today I'm going to be working in my memory keeping junk journal. I am currently working on some pages for my recent trip to Hawaii. So let's get started. I've already gotten a few pages pretty much complete. This is my first page. It's very birthday themed. I used some junk from some of the birthday presents that my friend got me. These are some of the treats that she had in the birthday present, and this was on top of the bag. I did leave some space for a photo here, and then I realized that I hadn't put her card in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her beautiful card, tuck it in here as well. There we go. So, and I did say I'm gonna clean up these edges later. I just leave them on here until I'm done, and I just clean it all up at the end. So that's the first one. There'll be a room for a photo here, and then I'm using these postcards to do my journaling. So I'm gonna be journaling on the back here for what we all did that day. And then this is my second page that I worked on. This is for day 2. We went to the farmer's market. We got these popsicles from Pop Culture Artisan Pops. They are delicious. They had them all over the island, so we did get them a few times after that, but this was our first time getting them at the farmer's market. So, and then I did have a sticker here. We did purchase a bunch of these bamboo stickers that I'm going to be using throughout. They're really cute. And then down here in the corner is another bamboo sticker. This was like a mini one. And then I did say we were getting photos developed, so there's going to be a photo here, and then I'll probably put another photo or 2 photos here. We actually did use disposable cameras, so I cut out the camera from that. And then my friend is also doing a junk journal alongside me, so she's going to be doing a lot of the same junk, so we collected the junk together throughout the trip, so she has the other camera that was on the cover. So before I move on, this is the postcard I'm going to be using for journaling in here, and I really liked the idea of it here, but I didn't like the idea of it covering all of the space for photos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it down with washi tape so that it'll open up. So let's just get some washi tape for that. So I have a whole bunch of washi tape. I was thinking about using this one that has shells, so I'm going to set that aside. I'm not sure if it goes with the color palette all that well, so let's see what other ones we have. Could do polka dots. Oh, those colors kind of go, these ones. So let's see. And then maybe a floral, let's see. I do have a few. Do we have any florals with a blue base? Oh, that one. Let's see. I don't know, none of them are going to be perfect, but that's okay. Let's go with one of those. Alright. So, I don't know. Oops. This one's a little too red. Oops. So I'm going to say no to that one. I mean, I like the idea of the flower because this blue doesn't really go, but it is on like a pink and white border, so I think that it'll blend in actually once I put it on there. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You can always switch it out. That's the nice thing about washi tape, is that it doesn't stick very, like it sticks, but it's really easy to pull off, so you don't have to really worry about it being like a permanent fixture necessarily. Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's not gonna work there. So let's go ahead and trim that off. Because I do kind of like the look. Oh, maybe I should just trim it this way. Yeah, you live and you learn. Because I like the look of it looking overlapped, but you need to be able to There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, so that is that page. So, oh, and I did have, there is a little tiny tuck spot here if I decide to use it later. But yeah, so on to the next page. So this one is going to be for our first day snorkeling and our second day snorkeling. We did a lot of snorkeling, so I'm going to put this as like a snorkeling page. So I have this really pretty blue paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it down here. So what I did before in my process for the other page, what I like to do is I line it up with the washi tape, because my washi tape is not always even. So I try to line it up, I kind of overlap it maybe a little bit, so that way I can figure out where the crease is. And then I just kind of get that crease. I did use my scoreboard before, but this page seems to be folding a lot better. So we're gonna go ahead. Oops. Line that up. There we go. Okay. And that way it'll nice. It's up a little bit. Let's see. I can always shorten it if I need to. I'd rather it be a little too long instead of too short, just because I can always move it and cover more of the washi tape. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. This is the glue I'm using. All right, so I like to just do a thin bead along the outside of the page, and then right along the spine. And I'm gonna just do the same thing over here. I know it's not going all the way to the edge, but we are gonna have paper over there, so just might as well get it started. Okay, and then I just little thin swirls just to kind of cover the whole page so it doesn't pop off. All right. I'm just lining it up along the bottom there. Go, and then oops, I'm just going to drop my scissors, gonna have to use these ones. I'm just going to cut along the edge here. Might be better to flip it over. Oh, nope, that's not better. There we go, that's better. Let's see. All right, and then I just like to use the same paper. I know that's gonna be going a different way, but I just like having the same color throughout. On this one, it was a double-sided page, so I used the back of it for that. But here, I think I'm just gonna use the scrap. That way nothing goes to waste. So I'm just gonna add my glue right there. I don't think this went all the way to the edge on the inside, so just adding some glue underneath just so it doesn't pop off. All right, and then I don't really care about this edge right here because I'm going to be adding washi tape over it. All right, there we go. Oh, that color is so pretty. And everything's just going to pop right off of it. You know, before I add washi tape, because I might not need it, there was... Everything's fine. We got these when we were out at Waikiki Beach. They had them for free, just kind of in like some newspaper stands. And I had saved a page, this one. It says, "Welcome to Oahu." And then there's just a little bit of like information about it, kind of some history. And I thought I would use this page, so. And I really liked the sunset behind it. Thought that might be cute. And I might use other pages in here, so we'll just keep it to the side right now. Let's see, let's go ahead and, you know what, I might actually do some tearing to give it some texture. I like that. I might make this side a little bit wavier. There we go. Oh, that's cute. All right, for this I'm going to use a glue stick just because magazine paper tends to kind of bubble up when it gets wet. Something I've learned with junk journaling is not to think too hard about it, not to take too long to make a decision. Because I feel like a lot of the best choices are your first instincts. So I just kind of try to go with it. And also it's just very freeing to not have to think too much about what you're gonna put on the page. That's kind of what got me into junk journaling. So I feel like with scrapbooking, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. So I really like this style of memory keeping. That looks cute. All right, so there's that. I was thinking of adding him, but I'm gonna do one more snorkeling page. So I don't know if I want to add him just yet. I don't want to do the Hawaii one because I have Oahu on there. The flower would be really cute. The only bad thing about these is I can't put them over the crease because they don't bend. Yeah, maybe the flower. And then I have these cute little fishy stickers that I was going to add here. And then I also have this one to add from our day. We went to the How's It Brewing in Honolulu. And I got I think it was like an ube ale. It was purple and it definitely tasted like ube. It was very good. You know what? Maybe I will just not put one of those on here and I'll use him instead down here at the bottom. You know, it kind of glares so you can't really see them all too well. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then maybe do another flip out page. Oh, there, that one's cute. I like all the blues together. So yeah, we'll have I'm gonna put it up here, maybe up here. I'm gonna have it flip out again just so I still have space for photos. Yeah, let's see. maybe adding a little color. I got these Post-its. Maybe kind of add a little color behind him. Oh, I don't like that. It's a little too wavy there for me. Yeah. Oh, kept some of it sticky, but let's add a little bit more. All right. I like this because it has little turtles on it too. There's that. Okay. Just trying to get this sticker off of its backing. Ooh, even the back is holographic. Right here. Hopefully he sticks. It is a little bit of a firmer sticker, but I'm hoping he doesn't pop off. Oh, that rainbow looks really cool on there too. All right. And then all we gotta do now is choose out a washi tape. Maybe I should just use this one throughout. That way it's all consistent. I mean, it goes. Alright, let's see. Put this over here. I hate to cover up any of this postcard because it's just so pretty. I don't really want it to overlap on this one because I like having all that blue. There we go. I think that looks really nice. Might move this down a little bit. It's a little high. There we go. Okay, let's add a few of these. I definitely want to use at least one of the pieces of seaweed or coral. And that puffer fish is adorable. And we actually did see these types of fish out there. No puffer fish, but oh, let's do this piece. Okay, and then yeah, that'll look good. Our puffer fish here. See, one bubble or a bunch of bubbles. Let's do this little one. Oh, where are my tweezers? Oh, caught a piece of glitter on it. There's glitter everywhere around here. Alright, get this bubble. There we go. Then I'm gonna add a shell up here. And just over here in the corner. Maybe. There we go, right there. Kind of translucent, but they show up a lot better in real life. But there we go. All right. I think that turned out pretty great. Well, that's it for today. I'll probably post another video for the next few pages, but I think 20 minutes per video is probably enough. So hope you enjoyed watching. Hope it gave you some ideas for some junk journaling of your own. I do plan to put pictures here, so that's why, again, it's a little bit more blank. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.